Tori and Wellman back with Wellman Wellness Training. We're going to show you an entry-level exercise that we can utilize in the beginning stages of a knee rehab, whether you've had a knee injury that's as drastic as tearing a ligament or ligaments into the said knee section and or spraining it or straightening it. It's imperative that when you get to a standing profile, that the particular muscle groups of the quad, the insertion of the internal quad, have an ability to create some form of stability. A lot of the time when we start getting rehab injury protocols or injury exercises, a lot of it has to do in a seated format where you're extending, like the leg extension machine. It can be useful, but of course you have to return to a standing profile and ultimately feel comfortable in your standing weight. So an exercise like this is a little bit more beneficial because not only are we going to get some quad strengthening on the internal quad area, the internal thigh, you will have to organize your posture and understand what it is to have your postural alignment pieces together, whether it's your footprint, your knee, your hip, and your shoulder blade. So this variation allows us to operate with that in mind. If I'm using this particular variation, a particular exercise, we have a banded structure at a column, or I could use a cable system where I have a loop thing and I get some weight on there. This band is relatively strong, so we got a bit of a stronger resistance band. I would place my footprint inside the said band, okay, just below the knee, or just above the knee, sorry, is where you would place this said band. Get enough tension that when you're starting, the knee is already starting to trend towards the anchor itself. And prior to starting, good posture, where you're pulling your shoulder blades down and back, shoving the other knee that isn't loaded outward. Most importantly, you're tucking your pelvis. From here, now what you would do if the knee is bent, you're trying to create full encompassing extension as you extend through, and you would bring it back, okay? If you really want an added feature for posture, choose what is called the open anatomy position, where you really dictate your shoulder girdle going down and back and getting some external rotation, tucking the chin, and of course, earning that extension is going to be pristine to strengthening this particular insertion that usually gets damaged from some type of a knee injury. And of course, in the standing profile, we now manage what it is to equally distribute weight through our posture and actually earn our proper postural alignment. So definitely do this one if you've definitely injured your knee recently, whether it be as simple as a strain or as drastic as a knee ligament tear or sprain. This is a great exercise to start off with to help you get that association of power, presence of mind, strengthening and pelvic stability, core strength, and ultimately everything else into your shoulder girdle. Try this today.